Hello everyone and welcome to Mastermind e-learning. In today's video, we are going to learn a topic called as linear equations in one variable. Now on the screen, you can see a balance over here, a weighing balance. This balance has a left pan and a right pan. Both these pans have equal weights, and that is the reason this pan is straight like this and there is a balance between them. So we can say that it has a left hand side or an LHS and it has a right hand side called RHS and they both are equal. So this is what the concept of equation is all about. An equation, now if you can look at this thing here, 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. This also has this 5 plus 2. This side is the left hand side and it has a right hand side over here and also has an equal to sign here. So this is also an equation. Anything which has a left hand side, a right hand side and an equal to sign would be called as an equation. Now this equation has only numbers in it. This one, 5 plus 2 equal to 7 has got only numbers in it. So we can say that this is a numeric equation. This is a numeric equation. Now you can look at this one. X plus 5 equal to 9. In this equation, there is a variable. This x is a variable. A variable means an unknown quantity whose value is not known. So such an equation which has a variable is called as algebraic equation. So this one is an algebraic equation. And since this algebraic equation has got only one variable, we say this is an algebraic equation in one variable. Now if you look at this one, this has got x plus y equal to 10. It has got two variables x and y. Such an equation would be called algebraic equation in two variables. In this video, we are going to learn how to find solutions to algebraic equations in one variable and see the different methods of solving them. So let's get started. Okay, so we have this equation over here, x plus 5 is equal to 8 and we have to solve this equation. Now how do you solve an equation? What do you mean by solving an equation? Solving an equation means you're going to find the value of this variable. Means after solving it, in the end, we are going to get it something like this, x equal to dash. Now what is this dash? This is going to give you the value of x. Right now in the end we want this x to be on one side and our solution will be on this right side. That means we are going to separate this x out from anything which is there sitting along with it. So right now if you see we have x plus 5 equal to 8. So this x is sitting along with this 5. So we write this equation. I'm just copying it here. Now I do not want this 5 over here. Okay, I want to get rid of this 5. Now since x is added to this 5, to remove this 5, I'll have to subtract 5 from here. Because plus 5 and minus 5, then they will cancel out and x will remain alone. That is what I want. But if I subtract 5 from this side, I have to subtract it from here also. So I have to subtract 5 on both sides. So we write like this, subtracting 5 from both sides. Subtracting 5 from both sides. So when we subtract 5 from both sides, what do we get? X minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 8 minus 5. So this x is left out alone. And here we have 8 minus 5, which is 3. So our answer is x equal to 3. Now, the same sum we can solve it using the transposing method. What does transposing method mean? Transposing method means we just don't want this 5, right? So we shift it to the other side. Transposing means shifting this number to the other side. That means removing it out from the side which we don't want. Now we have LHS, we have x, plus 5 is equal to 8. I do not want this 5. If I want to shift it to the right hand side, when it's shifted, its sign will change from plus 5 to minus 5. I will keep this x here only on the left hand side. I will keep this 8 also in the same place. Only this 5 will be shifted to the right hand side, and when it gets shifted, its sign will change to minus 5. So we have x is equal to 3. So we get the same answer in using both the methods. Now this was one type of equation. Now let us see another type of equation. Here we have x minus 3 is equal to 9. Now when we have x minus 3 is equal to 9, we have to remove this minus 3 to right now. This, if you want to separate this x out, we have to get rid of this minus 3. So since here we have 3 is subtracted, so to remove it we'll have to add 3 on both sides. Opposite of subtraction is addition. So in this case we will add 3 on both sides. Now when we add 3, this minus 3 plus 3 gets cancelled off, and only x is left out in the left hand side. And here 9 plus 3 is 12. So we get this answer, x is equal to 12. Now if you use the transposing method, you simply shift this minus 3 to the right hand side. Right? Now I write x on the left hand side and 9 is there on the right hand side. I do not want this minus 3. When I shift this minus 3 to the right hand side, its sign will change from minus to plus. So it will become 9 plus 3, and that is equal to 12. So we got x is equal to 12. Now let's see one more type of equation. Now here in this equation, if you see, we have 5x is equal to 35. Now this 5x means there is a multiplication sign in between 5 and x. Okay, 5x means 5 multiplied by x. So right now x, if you want to separate this x from 5, since it is multiplied, to remove this 5, we'll have to take the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So we'll divide by 5 on both sides. So 5x was there and 35 was there on the right hand side. We will divide by 5 on both sides, because opposite of multiplication is division. Now this 5 and this 5 get cancelled off, and x is left alone on the left hand side. And then we cancel this off. 5 ones are and 5 sevens are. So we have x is equal to 7. Now this is the same thing when we transpose this 5 from left hand side to the right hand side. Since it is multiplied to x here, so when it goes on the other side, we will have to divide it. So here we keep x on the left hand side and we keep 35 on the right hand side. Only this 5 is going to be shifted here on this side. So when it gets shifted, we divide this by 35 by 5. And then we cancel this. 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens are 35. So x is equal to 7. Okay. Now let's see one more type of question here. We have x upon 8 is equal to 12. Now when we say x upon 8 is 12, that means this x is divided by 8. Upon means when it is in the denominator, it means it is divided by 8. So here if I want to remove this 8 from this left hand side, I will have to do the opposite of division. So I will have to multiply, because opposite of division is multiplication. So I multiply by 8 on both sides. And then by multiplication, this both 8s will get cancelled off and x will remain alone on left hand side. And we have 12 8s are 96 on the right hand side. So this is our solution. Right? Now the same sum, if we solve using transposition method or transposing method, I want to get rid of this 8 from here. And since it is in division, x is divided by 8, when I shift it to the right hand side, it is going to be multiplied because opposite of division is multiplication. So here I'll keep the x over here and I'll keep 12 on the right hand side. Only this 8 is going to change its place. From division, the sign will change to multiplication. So I have x is equal to 12 into 8, and that means x is equal to 96. So I have shown you how to solve an equation when the number is added to x or subtracted to x or multiplied or divided by x. Now supposing you have a mixed operation like this. Now I'll show you one more sum. If you have a sum like this, say 2x plus 5 is equal to 10. Here we have this x has got two things over here, which you'll have to get rid of this 5 also, and you'll have to get rid of this 2 also. First we'll remove this 5 from the LHS. So what do? If we are using the balancing method to remove it, we will since it is added, we will subtract 5 on both sides. So we will get 2x, because this plus 5 minus 5 will get cancelled off and only 2x will remain. So 2x is equal to 10 minus 5 is 5. Now I do not want this 2 over here. So to remove this 2, since this is multiplied, we will divide by 2 on both sides. So 2x upon 2 is 5 upon 2. Now 2 gets cancelled and x remains here, and the answer is x is equal to 5 upon 2. So this is our final answer. Now let's solve this same sum using transposition method. You have 2x uh, 2x plus 5 equal to 10, right? First of all, we'll transpose this 5 on the RHS. So when we keep 2x on the left hand side and send 5 on RHS, there's already 10 on the RHS. When we send this plus 5 into the right hand side, its sign will change and we'll have minus 5. So now we have 2x is equal to 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Now I do not want this 2 here. It is multiplied to x. So when I shift it to the right hand side, it will be divided, because the opposite of multiplication is division. So we keep x here, we keep 5 in its place, and when 2 is shifted to the right hand side, we'll have to divide it. So the final answer is x equal to 5 upon 2. So this is how we solve equations. I've just shown you a few examples of solving equations.